Hi, I'm Katelyn, Human Resource Manager at J&D Butcher, and I'm here today to interview my good friend, you all know him, Chef Nick Petersbond.
Stunning.
Hi Nick, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course.
You look great.
Likewise.
Everything looks stunning here.
Thank you so much. It's my humble abode.
Yeah. You know, and everyone likes to see you like this.
Just hanging out on my couch.
On your couch.
That's it.
Is this usually where you and, let's say, Mike or Savannah would be?
No. It's actually, this is just the back room. It's
Okay.
like a dead moment.
I love a dead moment.
My allergies are sick this time of year.
Yeah.
Shoot.
That's okay though, because
We got this.
we got this. All right, so why don't we jump into some questions?
Perfect.
Ooh. What was the highest and the lowest points of both seasons of Hell's Kitchen?
Are you talking about scores?
Oh, no.
Read
I
the
think you're
question
high.
again. No, read the question again.
What was the highest and lowest points of both seasons you were in Hell's Kitchen?
I thought that, so when I read these questions, I thought that it said, what is the
Oh, like what you
highest number
scored.
of score, and it was the lowest. But I guess
you
know
really
what?
read into that
We can answer
question.
both. Let's
Yeah,
answer
let's
both.
answer both. Okay.
The highest.
You remember your points?
Well, not all of them.
Okay,
I mean, the
okay.
highest was a 5
You
and a
would go,
5,
okay.
and then the lowest, I
Oh, right, it's out of 5.
think it was a 2 or a 3.
Okay.
Never got a 1. 2's not great. I feel
Two's
like
not-
if I got a 2, it was on season.
It would be the first season.
I would hope.
I would.
Someone fact checked me. I should have fact checked myself, but I don't remember.
That's
That's okay.
No, you did great. I don't know. Who's to say? Somebody will find
Apparently,
out
I was
for you.
supposed to answer that. So I think it was a 5 and a. I'm gonna say a 5 and a. I'll say 2. And I'd be pleasantly surprised if it's a 3.
Right.
You know,
It could be.
it could be.
All right. So what about the other side of the question?
Oh, get me back on track. I don't know. I just feel like season 14 was not more dramatic. I just had so much anxiety, like going there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was scared to just get on the plane, let alone
Yeah.
go there and be away from my family. And like, I'd never done it before, so
Right.
I was already spooked as it was going into it. Spooky,
Yeah.
spooky, dooky. So not that the whole season was a low, but like. I don't know. No, you know what? There wasn't really any real lows except for the time that I left, I would say, honestly. On season 17, that was like a low point,
Yeah.
obviously. But then I had to stay for the finale episode. And obviously I wanted to, like, do well so Michelle would win. But, like, I'm not going to be the contestant that's, like, butt hurt and, like, stomping her feet in the corner.
Right.
Right.
I mean, you're still a good person.
Most of the time. You know,
Hopefully, you know what I mean. You're a team player.
You're a team player.
Team player. Definitely a team player.
Thank you so much for that question, guys.
Yeah, we like that one. Now, was there ever a moment that you wanted to give up? Got you
no.
hard. Okay, good.
No,
I like that.
no.
I like that.
There wasn't, you know, once I got there, I was like, shook. It was all a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a lot. You don't have your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
You're like whisked away to go live with people you don't know. I mean, obviously I knew I knew what was going to happen because
Right.
I auditioned for Hell's Kitchen, but yeah, it was like, yeah,
A whole different scenery too.
yeah, totally.
Wild.
So what was the question?
Was
If
there
I ever
ever?
gave up?
Yeah.
No, there wasn't. No, I feel like the first time I didn't have as much fun, but there was never a time where I was like, oh my god, this is too much, this is too hard. In my brain, I was like, this is fucked. Like, but I was kind of like going along with it. Like, I almost like, it was like my life. It was really weird. Like, I kind of, it sounds fucked to say forgot about everything back home, but I really did. And it was like, I just was focusing on, because we were constantly doing something. We weren't ever like, we never did this. If it was aired, and it was like,
Stage.
us
Well, not
talking.
stage, but like kind of
it
like.
wasn't
this
stage, it was
weird-
like us getting ready for bed and stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like anything substantial,
Yeah,
so.
and the night chat. Pillow
Right.
talk.
Pillow talk.
Pillow
Pussy
talk.
talk.
Spanish, English, French. All right.
Euros, dollars, and yen.
Right.
That's absolutely right.
You are so right about that.
Thank you.
It's funny that you even mentioned.
Oh boy. Oh
Oh, Shoot. All right. Mm-mm. Shoot. Shoot. All right. 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 Oh, okay. See, I always find it kind of interesting how people ask you about other seasons.
Yes.
Because I think, like, I mean, I'm sure you watched this last season.
Yes.
And
yes,
like kind of paid attention to it, but I think like you wouldn't really know, like, oh, this season.
I
like,
wouldn't. So I think people automatically assume. I mean, I guess it would make sense for someone going on a TV show
that you'd watch it.
To
or
be like, I would obviously,
it.
yeah, and I knew it, and I knew what Hell's Kitchen was, and I obviously know Chef Ramsay, and I've seen all the clips and all the stuff of him yelling and all that
Right.
shit, so I knew what was going to happen, and I've seen a few of his other shows, but I wasn't a diehard Hell's Kitchen fan, so I get a lot of questions about other seasons, and the only other seasons, I've never watched any other season of Hell's Kitchen besides 14, 17, and 19,
which was just
this most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I was like, when I first started tried watching another season, it was almost like reliving it, and it was like a time where I had a lot of fun, but I also was like, I'm clearly still butthurt about like me not winning or going to the finale. It's just annoying to me still to this day, but I'll let it go eventually. But right now it's annoying.
Right now you don't have to.
Right.
You can hold on to it
for a little
longer
longer
if you want.
longer.
Just a little longer.
That's
just be willing to give it up.
So I guess we need to get to the question.
So this will kind of, so you have 3 seasons, you can really kind of know the people. So the question is, which other Hell's Kitchen contestants would you have loved to work or compete with that weren't on your seasons?
I think Chef Christina, who's the That was really pretty.
Thank you.
I think Chef
You're
Christina, she's a sous chef, but she also was on Hell's Kitchen and won. So, and I find her to be like, she's obviously really talented, very like professional and serious, and but she's really cool too at the same time.
Yeah.
And I had fun working with her on the show.
Yeah, she's smart. She's confident.
Smart,
too.
confident,
Right.
boss ass bitch.
Everything we like about a girl.
Love her. Love it.
All right,
Babes, gotta support babes.
Yeah, of course.
That's
of
it.
course. For sure. This is a question you get all the time, I notice, on your thing. You guys love asking this question.
Oh boy.
Did you interact with Gordon Ramsay outside of dinner services and challenges?
Oh, damn. I wish I could say that we did. We did not.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you saw, I guess, from like the start of the challenge through to the end of us literally leaving was like, that's exactly what happened. We came downstairs from literally upstairs where we were sleeping, our like dorms, came downstairs, they're filming us instantly, and then they go over like the rules and stuff like that of the challenge, and then Gordon says whatever, and you know, they stop a couple times, but then when he tells us to fuck off or tells us what the reward is,
your
reward is good, you're gonna go here, and the losing team can go fucking eat a bag of dicks.
Right.
And he's like, fuck off, and then he leaves, like, we got ushered to do whatever.
Yeah.
There's no, like, and then he probably goes somewhere else. He's so busy.
Back
He's
to his
like
hotel
18,
and
back to his hotel, back home, I don't know where he lives, whatever, but maybe
Court
like
someone.
Yeah. What was that? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what he did, but somewhere one of the crew told me that he, during like takes like one day to the next, he had like left filming Hell's Kitchen and went and ran a triathlon, and then was like back the next day.
Wild.
Which I believe. I mean, who knows? I didn't fact check it. I believed it.
Like with that kind of stuff, it's like so like you think like, oh, you have a relationship.
Like you think he's like in the room next door sleeping, like living with. Yeah, no.
Yeah, sharing the rooms. Yeah.
I
slumber parties with GR.
If this question comes up, I guess I'll answer this now. I don't keep in contact with him either. Like
yes, yep.
He might follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I don't know.
I think I noticed that.
He probably might not. I remember that happening.
I'm a fangirl of Nick too, so.
Not after this, he's not going to be. He'll be like, okay.
No, you don't.
No, he's not going to burn.
You're fine. No.
I'm kidding myself. Yeah. What was the question?
So that's great. That was it. No. You just answered another question.
Yeah, we don't like.
Just kind of
we don't have his number. He doesn't
afterwards.
check up on us.
Right,
He's not doing like aftercare instructions. He's not like.
Yeah.
He's not a nurse. He's not a night nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot.
Oh, I like this. I say that about every single question, but I do. I like them.
You know what?
They're good questions. They're good
questions.
Oh,
by the way, before we continue.
Oh shoot.
Miss Katelyn.
He's got a surprise for us.
Not for you. Not for, I mean, the person that put all these questions together. His name is Phil Ward.
Oh,
He's a member of my Patreon, so thank you, Phil.
Thanks, Phil.
For getting these questions together. And then I also took some of these questions from Instagram Monday, which is not today. That's today.
That's today. Oh, shoot.
That's not good. Today.
Monday.
Monday. Off Instagram, and then I wrote some of those down as well. So
yeah,
thank you
which is great. Yeah, it made it easier.
Honestly, Phil, thank you
Organized.
so much.
We love organization. All right. So here we go. If you could redo one challenge,
Yep.
which one would it be?
What a great question.
I know.
Question.
Fun.
New. Yeah, these are questions that I tried to make sure they weren't the same as the other video. Hence is the part 2. Just a little more professional.
Yeah, fun.
Like a host.
I host a lot.
You gig a lot.
I do a lot of here's my thing. I used to have a talk show a long time ago.
Ages.
I needed something new.
Oh, well, you know what, you're a mom.
But
you're a mother.
I love that one-on-one.
Right.
With the
Connections.
person. And like kind of being a fan.
A fan.
Which I am. I watch the show just for him.
That's it.
But
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, if you could redo one challenge, redo.
I guess the one thing that's sticking out in my mind that I was like, I was like, oh shoot. It was a pasta challenge, or it was in All Stars, and we had to go to this like little like bodega grocery store, they called it, or something. It was like a small like local grocery store in one of these towns in like in LA area, and we had to like basically make a high-end dish on a budget, essentially. And it all had to be pasta. I think this is that challenge.
Which
yes.
It's kind of ironic since you've been doing it on your YouTube videos.
Well, that was like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
You know, a little different.
Yeah.
A little different.
Yeah. A little spammier.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
And then we had to like make, I was making a lobster. It was like an English pea ricotta ravioli with like lobster meat and something.
Yeah, sounds like
great. Wow, love it. One of the Gordon's ravioli, Chef Ramsay's raviolis that he got on his plate was like, he said the filling had squished out already.
Oh, shoot.
So like it was basically hollow, and I was like,
of course.
Shoot. So they had to rate our dishes like how much they would pay for a dish in a restaurant.
Oh shoot.
And they would add it all up, and they all gave me like, the other 2 guys gave me pretty good scores, and his was really low, and I was like, okay. It was a little harsh, but I wish I could go back and fill it up.
Fill it up.
Yeah.
You would have.
If you did, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I feel like pasta is always a hard challenge for people. Like any show that you watch or anything, I feel like pasta is like a.
Well, I think me and Michelle were the only 2 to do a stuffed pasta. Everyone else just they cut it. So they gave us pasta and dough to work with.
Oh, okay.
And then we had to like manipulate it into something else. And so I was like, well, I don't know if anyone else is going to try to do this. And they didn't. But I think I still got a better score than some of the other fuckers out there.
Well, there were some
fuckers. There was.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Are you just warming up?
Yes.
I like how this professional side of you.
Yes.
So I've known Katelyn for years and years and years. Oh boy, a long time. She's just very professional all of a sudden. She takes the role of interviewer very seriously.
He doesn't remember my interview days.
Oh boy.
Oh shoot.
Well, let me continue with the questions, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting flush. Oh shoot.
Dun dun.
No, you're gonna get caught. You can't do that. Copyright. You can't do that. No singing.
Okay, no singing. Oh, I can't sing?
No, because then something can like copyright your video and you
Oh,
can get it
that's
taken down.
stupid. I'm so toned. I'm like, I wouldn't even hit the notes. I could say that wasn't me. That's not the song. That's my own. It's my own song. I made it up.
You're
I've
a
been doing it for
songwriter
years.
too, which no one. That's a hidden talent.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Who? Ooh, I know.
Uh-oh.
I think I know.
Uh-oh.
You guys like to know the drama. Who outstayed their welcome on either season?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh,
Elise on season 17. Yeah, that's too bad.
Her
She
her
is a
attitude
great chef.
was, yes, she is. Her dishes, everything she put together
But
were great.
But you as a person, you
The attitude.
are, like, you are the job, you are the person, like, you can't, you're not just cooking, you have to do other things, like interact with people
Yes.
and staff and whatever the case may be.
Absolutely.
So I'm not going to continue on that, but that's it on that.
Yeah, we wish her well.
Wish her well.
For sure.
And
on
season 14,
14,
overstayed. I don't know if anyone really overstayed. I feel like the people that were in the top 5, which was like me, Millie, Michelle, Megan, T. Yes, that's top 5.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone really overstayed. I think but you know what? That season, I feel like a lot of people were really talented. Like Brett was really talented, albeit I didn't love him, but like he was a good cook, good chef. He's a great chef. Great.
Yeah.
But he probably would have stayed longer had he not gotten like hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I don't think anyone in that season really.
Unless no one really overstayed because people that went home early should have went home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did the Confessionals get filmed?
Oh,
That'd be my dream to do a confessional. Yeah, we'll do one after this.
So the way that they're set up there is that you go into like a themed room, and then you just sit on a stool and there's a camera, much like this one with a ring light or whatever, and it's like a big camera, and then someone's like talking to you from like I don't know, somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like upstairs in the wall. Who knows?
God.
Yes, God. And then you just answer questions. So a lot of them happened at night, like after everything was like done for the day. So we'd have to kind of like relive that, or if like we came back from a reward, we would come back and talk about it. Or if something happened in the morning, we'd come back and do like a quick, like sometimes they were short, sometimes they were really long. It just depended on how much time they had to do it. Like everything was like had to be so orchestrated and scheduled because it was like, okay, they're ready for you to go down to this room, so I had to like go down to that room.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to. It was just weird. So they had it very like timed out. I feel like. Yeah. But.
And somebody asks you questions, or like
they ask you questions,
like
or they say like.
Or
not really.
Is there like a you were like free to say whatever you want?
Yes.
Too?
They encourage you to say whatever you want.
I'm sure they want all the trash and
all
everything.
The tea, they wanted drama. They were
of course.
Yeah, they're like, oh, so what do you think about X, Y, and Z? Or, whatever the questions were. But I loved the people that were interviewing me because you almost like
get to know
talk to them. You can't really talk to them, which would be fun to do, but I'm friends with some of them on social media now, and some of the crew members on social media. So, like, you didn't
see, like, the confessional people that were asking questions?
No, but I saw them outside of the confessional, like, they'd be like, hey, I'm so-and-so. I don't want to get in trouble,
cute,
so I don't know if they can say
I like that. That's so funny, though.
Because it's nice to put, like, a face to who, like, you're talking to.
Yeah.
They were always so friendly, like, everyone was so cool, and then after...
That's spooky, that, like, you don't know who a person, like, you're, like, talking about
you have to obviously, like, think about the voice. So they just answer the question. You just...
They're
just doing their job and whatever, but yeah, the cast and crew... Can't say cast, but the crew members were everyone was really nice. The servers in the restaurant were really nice. Always wicked nice to us.
Yeah, that's good. It's good since you're being screamed at otherwise.
Right, and everyone was like probably missing home, and people, they were nice. It was nice.
Yes, you're missing home.
Someone was warm.
Yes.
What a nice staff.
Yeah, you like that. I like that.
We love that. We love that team.
It's nice. Make you feel home. Mama's here.
Mama's here.
Mama's here.
Breastfeed. Damn it.
Oh shoot.
That's too bad, huh?
Shoot. What was your favorite? This is an interesting question. What was your favorite protein to work with on the show?
Dung. I think my oh boy, I think my favorite protein to cook with.
Should we do that one?
No.
What? No, I should leave it in. I think my favorite protein for real though to cook with on the show. We had a challenge. Was it on season 14? It was basically a challenge about. What did I have? Bison?
Oh, interesting.
Wild boar.
Oh.
And that was cool.
Wild boar?
Yeah. And then the racks of lamb that we cooked during dinner service were so good. It was like mustard and then like some kind of like pistachio. What the hell's the? I don't know. It'll come to me later.
Something.
Like not a garbellata. What am I trying to think of? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, it was called duca. Oh, we put duca on after it. It was some like pistachio thing. That's what it was. But we rolled it. Yeah.
It looked so good though.
It was.
That
so good.
looked like I wish I like lamb. I try it all the time.
The
I
food
don't
on
want
the
to.
show, like, you're like, oh, is it good? I'm like, it's bomb.
Of course it is.
Like, the
yeah.
beef Wellington's delicious. It's just a pain in the ass to make, but we didn't have to roll all those beef Wellingtons.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
we weren't,
okay.
like, I think there might be a question about prep.
There is. Yep. I saw that when I was going
We'll
through.
just
I'm a good
segue.
interviewer.
We'll segue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we reviewed the questions before.
Yeah, every single one.
In depth.
Yeah. I put a
Um,
lot into this.
right. You didn't find any of those
I didn't
questions.
find any of these questions.
That's
Where's my
okay.
boy Phil?
Oh, sugar. What was I saying?
Just basically.
Oh, prep. We had to do some prep, yeah, like minimal type stuff.
More like I feel
Filling
like
up
it's
your
like
station,
yeah,
getting
and
stuff hot,
if
like
you got lost a challenge or something.
you had to do a little more prep or
things,
something
yeah.
stupid.
Okay.
Well, they made you like pick peppercorns for like a punishment.
Like a dumb thing.
Like pick the
something that
pink-
you would probably never even do.
No, they just did it.
for
They
it.
probably mixed it back right away or we walked out anyways.
Sick.
I would if I worked there. I was like, haha. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's called hazing.
Do you like the smell of this candle, by the way?
Yeah. Yes.
It's nice.
Stunning.
Marine,
Manly.
marine, rose, and
Ooh, not manly. Well, you can be manly.
moss. My mossy bang. Yeah. Moss pocket.
Ham wallet. All right.
Oh, boy.
Were there waivers to be on the show?
Yes, it was a contract to be on the show. NDA. NDA?
Yeah. Yeah.
They had to sign those two, as well as me, and I had to sign a contract for the show.
Which we had to do for this.
Yes, very
We had
professional,
to,
in-depth contract. It was pages.
I mean, there were just some
I think
things
the
that.
fine's upwards of 5 cents. It's getting up there.
It's 10, I think.
Oh,
Last
boy.
I checked, it was 10
We'll
cents.
have to review. We'll have to review.
I don't know. We didn't really sign. He signed. I don't know. I won't even get into
I think
that.
we should get back to the questions.
Do you want to say sorry? If you went head to head
Mhm.
against Chef Christina, would you and who would win?
I saw this question, so I was like copy and pasting them, and I was looking at Instagram, and I put this one in there because people like to like be like they like to compete
Compare.
people like at other seasons like, oh, who would you do this with, or what's your favorite that?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
But I think it makes sense because they're the fans of the series and the show, so they know
Right,
everyone.
right. They all want. Yeah.
Um,
It's not just.
I would love to. I cooked with her. Like she helped me in the finale menu.
Yes.
So that was really cool, and knowing that she already been through the whole show, so she's already done the whole song and dance. I'm sure it's changed over the years since she won, but like the finale setup and stuff.
Yeah.
Now that she's on the other side of it.
Well, but like you said, it was easier coming back to the second season, like the
Yeah.
second season you were on.
Right, and then so she's like whatever. She's
Yeah.
really
So, would you?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay,
I
so
would.
who would
I
win?
think it'd be fun. I think it would be like
I think any kind of
they
competition.
could do that as a show, like all the
Yeah.
sous chefs versus the
Do
contestants
like
or something.
a Hell's Kitchen Chopped, like a bunch
Love
of
it.
like different like season
Competing
winners,
networks.
and then
Uh-oh.
oh
Yeah, Hell's
shoot.
Kitchen's on Fox, and
You're
then all the other ones are
right.
Food Network, and I think there was like
Alright,
some
we'll
feud
call
with
it-
Bobby Flay
We'll call it
and
cut.
Gordon Ramsay. Did you hear about that?
No,
Did you hear about that?
give me that tea. What is it?
Oh, by the way, everyone, my husband Michael's also on. We have so many cameras going. We're basically professionals. That's why. Well,
Basically.
we hired. This is obviously a hired friend, fake friend, but
I'm an interviewer.
right. Is that what hosts call themselves? Interviewer. Hi, I'm Ellen DeGeneres, and I'm an interviewer. Oh, by the way, her
We'll
show's
cut that
ending.
out. I know.
Oh, sneak in there.
We've talked. You
There's-
know who I think would be a perfect fit for that, and maybe it's just because you know how I feel. Chris, motherfucking Jenner.
I think she would
She
be great
has
for
the
that.
personality. She could do it. She's
I
got a new
values.
thing. She
I think
she did.
I think they're.
They got someone.
I think
Oh.
it's between you, Kris Jenner, and Tiffany Haddish, who I love.
Tell me who that is. You know I'm not good at these people. My knowledge of anything celebrity cuts off when I had a kid, and then I just forget.
You know who she is.
Tell me.
Was it the girls trip with her, Jada Pinkett Smith, and then the girl, the actress from.
Latifah.
You've never seen that before?
And the actress
Katelyn, you
from
need
Scary
to-
Movies, Brenda.
Oh my god, Brenda. I know. Let me call her Brenda. You know that actress. It's So it's like Bridesmaids.
I'm sure I love it.
But like
yeah. I just
way
I don't
raunchier.
know why.
Way raunchier.
Really?
Just a blowjobs with like a grapefruit.
I'm
like
sick because when they used the C word in the movie theater at Bridesmaid, I gasped. I was shook. I could not believe it, and I am a pig.
Really?
Do you remember? Like,
I am sick.
I'm a peg. Yeah.
I'm a pig.
She pees her pants on a high wire over Bourbon Street.
It's fucked up.
Oh shoot, that would have been
It's good.
me.
You're really like
My
it.
drinking days.
I'm sick, you guys, but Tiffany had it.
Yeah.
She's a comedian. She's very funny.
Okay, so if I saw her, I know her.
110%.
For sure. Yeah. We'll
But
see
all our
after.
cameras are being our phones being utilized.
Everyone's crap.
All right. What do you got for me?
How do you come up with a dish on the show?
It's on the spot. People also ask, kind of like piggybacking on that. People are like, do you have time to like see the ingredients before? Do you have time to like plan stuff? And not really. Like when.
Right. So like if you get one of the ones where you have to like shuffle for things, do you know anything at all?
We find the ingredient, put it on the wall or whatever the case may be, and then we're like, okay, so we're looking at the ingredients, and they have like big displays. They always have like the best stuff for us to use. Like literally anything you think of, they fucking had. It was really cool. So I
Which
was
is perfect. Yeah.
I forget whose job that was, but they were really
Well,
nice.
because you could think
like,
of whatever you would want to do and do it. You know.
Yeah, so I can say, okay, I see kiwi. Oh, okay, I see onions. Whatever the case may be, and you can kind of like mentally think of a dish as you're like also like filming.
Right.
And there's maybe like 5 minutes in between. Sometimes you're just gonna go with what looks good and like, be like, okay, first thought, do it.
Yeah.
Because you don't really have that much time. It
You
is timed.
You can't go back in to get things, can you?
Yes, you can do whatever you want.
Good.
Free reign of all the food, and then. But sometimes it's like daunting because all that stuff's looking like, oh, I could add this to this.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. Either.
But yeah, they always have great stuff for us to use.
Nice, I like that.
So did I even answer the question? I feel like I always start going on tangents. And
yeah,
I'm like,
no, how did you come up with a dish on the show?
It was just on the spot.
Yeah.
You just look and see. They had all this amazing stuff for us, and so they put it out. And then we can kind of look and see, and I'm kind of like you're not really supposed to be like we're kind of like looking and and you're like okay we have it's usually it's like you have corn, kale, and cod. There's like the 3 ingredients you guys chose. Make a dish with these, and then you have all this other stuff as well. So it's like I guess as a chef that just comes naturally. I mean, other chefs I'm sure can be like that's a part of our job. Is like people say like how could you? I could never do that. And I'm like well I could never do literally anyone else's job.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. You're not gonna build a house. No.
Not Bob the Builder. Not here.
How much sleep did you get in Hell's Kitchen?
So one funny thing it's not funny at all. It's actually so annoying. But if you were actually tired, like I was usually one to be up and like talking and shooting the shit with people and like doing confessionals or whatever. On both seasons, season 14, I was drinking with them, so when they really loved us on that season because we were like played Never Have I Ever, to go banging so and so, and then they loved it.
Whoosy, one with Whoosy.
Whoosy, whatsy, whoosy, hoo hoo.
Right.
Sue blue hoo. And they loved that, but on season 14, it was just like it was just personal with people and talking, and I'm not like oh my god.
Oh
crap! I'm not one to. Great seltzer. I'm not one to. Crap.
Oh shoot! You are not one.
I'm not one to go to bed really early.
Right. You never have. No.
So even if when I'm tired, sometimes I'm still like in bed and I'm just like overthinking probably.
Yeah.
But I do try to go to bed early, but not like wicked early. So I'm not talking to people, whatever. Some people are in bed and they're like wicked tired and they're stressed out and they want to like lay down but they don't turn the lights off until everyone's in bed. As if we're like in a fucking boot camp because I think they don't want stuff to happen when like we can't turn the lights off and then people go in that room and they start like they want to see everything that's like active. You kind of had to have like no like that couldn't be a part of like your anxiety. Like I couldn't think about like think right now if someone was like walk into the house, there's 15 strangers, you guys have to take dumps. It was 3 stalls, 2 showers. In the beginning there was 16, 15 people, and then you're like, here you go, and you're like, I have to change. You have to you want to like brush your teeth. You want to get ready in the morning. You're literally doing it like you guys saw it in the TV show. Everyone's running around. The girls are in the mirror trying to do that, trying to brush our teeth. Everyone's trying to go in the bathroom. You're gonna wait. It was a lot.
too
That
much.
was anxiety inducing.
Yeah, probably more
So,
than the whole.
But now it's like, I mean, you had to not think about it. That's another
Yeah.
thing. It's like I couldn't let that like.
I'm sure it's around so much too that it just ends up becoming just like.
And I'm thinking like that crew and stuff has probably seen so much shit, and like they're filming, a lot of them filmed in other shows, and
yeah.
I don't think this is. I don't think
It's like a lighter.
I don't think they're phased by
yeah.
like me changing. Like no one cares.
No,
one
they
cares.
don't care at all.
No.
Not one little bit. They're not looking.
They're not looking. They're looking into the bathrooms. I don't think they're being weird. I just think they're like doing their job, and that's it.
Yeah.
But the cameras were in the bathrooms and stuff like that. Yeah, not in the stalls, but it cut off the. You guys, it was like where you saw. I don't know if on All Stars, if you remember, there was like two big, really pretty mirrors with like two sinks, 2 or 3, and then there was like a doorway here. That was like the one Michelle and Elise were fighting by. Yeah. That leads to the showers and the bathroom. So then there's no cameras in there, but there's cameras in like the other, basically everywhere else.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is now I'm gonna kind of go into it. Now I'm taking this since it's health kitchen questions, since it's all broken down.
Yep.
This one says questions about sex. ... LOL.
I actually did not see that.
So we stuck that one in.
Okay, so there was a few different questions that I got. Someone said, "Do you guys fuck?" on my Instagram. I was like, okay.
I think I saw that one.
Like,
I was excited for it.
And people, like, I'm thinking, I'm like, the thought. Not that I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say it was like it was like attractive level, but like that's the last thing that was on my mind. B, we never would ever have time to do that. Mm. C, I was in a relationship. Like it's not
right.
But also, it's like there was no there would.
Did anyone?
No, there would be no time. And they would catch it on camera. Oh, I don't know. If you said like, oh, someone was pretty, it's a storyline. Yeah. So, I know in other seasons it was like there's a hot tub, and I put my feet. I don't think I actually went all the way in. I think I went just up to my like knees. We would like shoot the shit outside and stuff like that on both seasons. But there was a season where like they went into the hot tub. It was like a guy and a girl. It was like this thing. And those earlier seasons were more wild, I think. Yeah. But no, like they talked about it the whole like every episode. Like it was like next. I didn't see anyone even like cuddle. It just was not like
that. Was a
very
mismatch of people in your season.
Like I could never see anyone hooking up with one another. Alright guys, that was part 2 of my Hell's Kitchen Q&A with a special interviewer named Miss Katelyn Welch. Thank you, Katelyn, my BFF, for coming and giving me that most delightful interview. If you want to see more of Katelyn on my channel, we want to cook together, maybe some other interview, something like that, let me know down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and share it with all your friends and family. And as always, guys, you got this. Oh, one last thing. Next week's video is going to be a little bit of a vlog style. My husband and I are going to Nantucket for a few days, and I'm going to be vlogging my experience in Nantucket. It's our first time going. We are going to go to some restaurants, stay in a really cool hotel, go to the beach, do some shopping, and that will be on my channel next week. So next week's video will not be cooking, it will be vlog style. If you guys like vlog style, stuff like that, and stuff that's outside of my kitchen, let me know. See me in like a different habitat, always not by the stove. Anyways, I'm rambling. Bye!